VidGamesFTW.
Nitro processing. Switcher's turn. Still.
Oh shit.
Welcome back.
I almost knocked over my water.
We're in endgame now. This is the last
final,
of it.
final dimension, which is the past.
Blaze to the oh. Did that already?
That's an Oedipus dimension.
Oh.
Like creaky
Fuck.
ass fucking chair. I swear to God. Every time I move like this, I just hear it just go.
What'd you do if it just broke on you?
I would be scared because of my wound. So I don't
That's
know what
true.
the fuck.
Oh look, that's the state of play. I should congratulate him. Stop screen. Hello, it is I, Past Cortex.
I just realized he used that little camera right there, like in 2.
Yes, I like that little
I didn't
detail.
even realize that.
I like that piece of detail.
Future to warn you. If you try to turn Crash Bandicoot into the general of your army, you will fail. The machine rejects him. Fraud, fiend, embryo, alert the guards. Why won't I listen to me?
That was weird.
Anyways.
Anyway, Coco, turn back into your gamer outfit.
Listen up.
Change back instantaneously.
Most of me on the loose.
Although I'm glad they finally,
Holy shit. Okay, I try to do like the
he said right there, he
slide.
says Jaundiced mole rat. I like that they, everyone makes references to jaundice when it comes to Cortex. Like, a lot of, like, YouTubers should make stupid little jokes of that, and they finally...
Really?
Well, I do, for one, but...
Fuck.
he's super yellow. Although, if you really want to get into, again, like, those little nitpicky... I kind of wish... I know that Brendan O'Brien, I guess, isn't just really, like, around voice acting-wise anymore.
I try to spin it.
But... They could have probably... I kind of wish that... Okay. So you saw there, his holograms, it's just 2 of the exact same model, yeah? So, like... They're doing that thing, where it's like, oh, okay, let's just use the... there's 2 Cortexes. Just use the model twice. But I was kind of hoping, like, oh, because we're in '96, and obviously Cortex didn't always have yellow skin and was voiced by Lex Lang, why don't we get another actor in, whether it's someone else, just, you know, or if it's one of the people from the cast already, to do their best Brendan O'Brien era, or even Clancy Brown era Cortex impression. And make him look more like make a new Cortex model that is basically retro Cortex without being polygonal. Just, you know, like classic Crash or classic Coco skin. Just a 3D model, a fully good, nice model.
Okay.
You went way too high. But made to look like the older Cortex,
Yeah.
so it could really feel, because that would have been a nice little surprise in and of itself. As a neat throwback.
There's also too, current Cortex is like also mentions about how he has a weird voice.
I was gonna bring that up too, yeah.
So like,
But it's just the same voice. Like that line feels as if that's what they were going to go for. Like, alert the guards, because that's how fucking Cortex sounded like in Crash 1. The original Crash 1.
yeah.
That was Brendan O'Brien. He had a very different voice. Or, again, immediately after in Crash 2, you got Clancy Brown. So even if you don't bring him back, have someone else, I don't know who, just try and do a really good Clancy Brown-esque Cortex impression. It's not going to sound the same, I know, and people might bitch about it, but at least, you know, they put the effort in to bring back, like, retro, old-school PS1 era Cortex.
So going up there is the hidden gem. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta be careful. Oh, I thought you were going to...
I'm not gonna go for it.
Go for it. But yeah, it's up there.
Wait.
The one thing I'm glad for, which any other game would fucking do, is that your left and right when you're upside down doesn't change. Left is still left and right is still right. Because that would make a lot of other shit in different levels that included Kika a pain to go through.
Yeah.
That would not be fun. Because other arcade games, like some kind of Super Meat Boy shit or something, would do that. Ooh, careful with those little dudes.
Oh yeah, I believe it was this segment right here in the inverted version.
It's like
the
in
hidden
that
gems
corner.
like right over here.
Yeah, it sucks. I didn't know Cortex saw all this shit in 1996. How come we didn't do this in the original Crash Bandicoot?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier. It was like you have to remember that since this is in the past, Cortex had this in the past. So meaning that
Where was all this shit? Yeah.
Was in the original somewhere.
These are rooms that we didn't even bother going into.
That includes the flashback tapes and the test chambers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, so that's why I'm like, where the hell did he even keep the test chambers in his fucking castle or whatever?
And that's where the jokes come in, like I was saying, like, oh, well, where was this shit in the original PS1 game? But it's like, this is an alternate universe still.
Oh, fuck.
So, alternate universe, Crash 4, It's About Time Cortex, back in 1996, had this.
Yeah.
You have to keep that in mind before you go, oh, wait, you know, and try to take it as if story-wise and in-universe-wise, it's a weird thing, like, don't even think about it too hard. It's just, this is an alternate Cortex.
Yeah.
Present day, which is still after Warped, so they basically went back like a few years. Only a few years.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to go the extra mile, if they were, unless, now that might contradict what I was saying earlier about retro PS1 era Cortex. That would be if they were going back into the original timeline.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, we're going to see something later that I won't mention right now for spoiler-ish reasons. But after Cortex's fight, we see something, and they specifically take from Insane for it, instead of the original games. So that kind of cements further in that Insane. If you want to put, you shouldn't really think about it this way, but if you wanted to, or had to, especially because this canonical game does do it, place Insane into a timeline, it has to be an alternate timeline. It cannot be, even though the remasters of the first...
Fuck, where did my second jump go? God damn it.
The first 3 games, it's still not the exact... Things don't happen in Insane the way they do in the original games. Subtle things, especially the way Vicarious Visions explained in universe how Coco was even able to join Crash for the first 2 adventures when she didn't before.
Yeah.
Because she was fucking around with the Time Twister in Warped. That allows her to go back, and we see her kind of do that because when she's at the little panel, you see little things on this, little flashes on the screen of different Crash 1 and 2 levels.
Yes. And I believe you can see the island map from 1 as well.
I think so. So, because some people, me included, had that theory of, oh, so if Coco's fucking with shit in the Time Twister, what if that creates a separate timeline? And this game, with what it does with Insane later on after Cortex's fight, kind of seems to
cement that.
Validate that, yeah, a little bit.
Ooh.
Again, you don't have to place Insane in a particular timeline, but if you did have to, or feel the need to, then there you go.
That was also funny too because I was like, where were these enemies?
Right there. Yeah, right. Do I have a weird voice? Which is the same as mine? It's still Lex Lang.
It is still Lex Lang.
It's very funny to see how Lex's Cortex has evolved throughout the years, because you go back to Twin Sanity, and it was still this very snarky, pathetic sounding version of Cortex. Very flamboyant as well. And the flamboyant part of it kind of started to die down a little bit as the games went on. Like, they focused more on just the wacky, pathetic version of Cortex. In Titans Mind Over Mutant. Because there's more focus on, really dialogue-heavy jokes, like those, Cartoon Network... Okay, Speedrunner. Those Cartoon Networks-ish jokes in the written dialogue.
Nope, yeah. I didn't time that right. At all.
And then you look at them in Insane, and they basically told everyone in the voice acting department, okay, now go. Okay, I had it there. Now go. You're jumping off way too early.
It's because that one right there always scares me because
right.
it's so close. It gets so close.
So go right now.
Because I remember doing this, and I've died right there before.
And just go right there. There you go. And then go right now. See, that one dips way low enough that it's fine. See?
Okay.
And then you look at Insane, and they basically told all the voice actors, okay, just try and mimic the old actors from the original games. Which meant that Greg Eagles did a more serious Aku Aku. You know, Lex did a more threatening Cortex. It doesn't sound like... He's not trying to mimic the cadence and the way Clancy Brown speaks, but it's just a more serious, threatening sounding Cortex. As he was kind of portrayed by Clancy Brown in the old games. Why'd you do that? It's a checkpoint.
I
just
didn't care.
move
Yeah.
forward.
I just wanted to. I wanted the checkpoint.
Woo. I forgot the original point of all that was, but yeah, timeline's go.
Also, I remember we talked about how.
Or, actually, they should have just used the Insane model if that's what they were gonna do. With past Cortex, just use Insane. I'm sure Vivi could have just handed that to them.
So that's what they did with the. Well, no, because that was.
But wait, how close are Vivi's Alchemy engine and Unreal? If they can run the same models, I would assume they can run the same models. Because it's just FMVs they used for the thing that I'm thinking of at the end. That was the very end.
I know.
Remember to use Kapuna Water there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could just use the Insane model now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil anything. It's a little too late for that, I guess.
It's whatever. I mean, at this fucking point, I think everyone knows what happens with.
You never know. There might be people who are watching this that don't know anything yet. Some people, believe it or not, some people, even people I know, still don't even have PS4s. They might still be watching other playthroughs and streams, but then again, some also don't. They'll watch a little bit and then go, okay, I'm gonna wait until I can get a PS4 so I can buy this game.
Fucking hell. Alright. Keep talking about that because I'm gonna need to be silent right now. Because I want to fucking just finish this.
I don't have any. I can keep rambling about fucking timelines and shit.
Go ahead.
I don't want to.
Well, I mean,
Just gonna extend the time even longer. Look at that guy, he's stuck. What an idiot. What a stupid green idiot.
I've never seen that before. That's funny.
All the flashback tapes in this world are cruel because they're all at the fucking end of each level. And stay on the right. Stay on the right.
I tried to stay on the right and fucking kept going everywhere like this.
Let's see, you are using D-pad.
Fuck. No, Marcel, I'm using analog.
I don't know. Have you ever used analog before?
Yes, it's weird.
Okay.
I've used it by accident like once in one
Aaron
streams.
uses analog. I can't use analog. Like it's so.
I can't
It
use
feels.
analog.
It
Oh
feels
shit.
weird.
I can't use
He's stuck
analog
again.
either.
Like he just rolls around like an idiot. And again. Now. There you go.
Jesus fucking Christ. Aaron.
79 boxes out of how many?
100 something.
Cool. Coco.
No ducks.
What?
Or whatever that is. That sign right there behind Coco. What the hell that is.
No ducks allowed in this particular part of the facility.
No untitled goose allowed.
Okay. Tune in next time.
So everyone likes to make jokes with the untitled goose.
Okay. I don't understand the appeal of that game. Like, at all. You're just a fucking goose. Is that supposed to be the point of what makes it so popular? Yeah, but it's... Think about it like Goat Simulator, you know? Like, you're just a goat in a world. You just run around and do shit. But it's fun, everyone plays it. I mean, we had it at one point.
We did.
I fucking got that shit.
It ran at like a shitty frame rate. I don't remember.
PC
why.
Master Race my ass.
Well,
I said
had
it.
on the laptop, dude.